Welcome back, guys. Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and different video today. I'm gonna show you my weekly analysis, what I think will happen in the market these weeks, especially on pound yen and gold, and how do I mark up my charts. This is very important coming into a fresh week. How do you mark up your charts? How do you analyze, and how do you make your trade setups for the day, right? So I'm going to show you some trade setups that I'm looking at for today and show you how I mark the charts for the week. And I do send my daily analysis in the groups down below, so be sure to check those out. It will be great. It's a great community, great. Send in your charts, ask me questions, and yeah, it's a great place, no BS. So I always start weekly time frame here, so we can see the weekly actually pushing down bearish now. Looks like we want to push down all the way down to the support this week here. I think that will be a good option, and I think this will be our weekly support. So this is going to be our weekly target, right? So this is my target for this week is going to be a 149.53. Now we pop down to the 4-hour. Let's see actually the daily first. And the daily, what information we have is we have this support rejection zone somewhere around here, right? So we have to keep this on mind, but I'm sure that we'll see this on the lower time frame, such as the 4-hour. So coming to the 4-hour, and exactly we see this rejection zone here. So we need to remain below this support to have good sells, right? So this is going to be our 4-hour support, and we need to keep that in mind for some good sells, right? And then I could see us coming down all the way to this support level here, and this will be our 4-hour support. So you can see we are coming into that zone, playing at this kind of support level, but we really need to get below here before driving down, right? So going on the 1-hour here, let's see what information we have. You see we're coming into a messy zone. So on the 1-hour, we really need to get below this area for it to be good, because in here is a big rejection zone, and a lot of people are going to get caught out in this zone. They're going to get messy moves in this zone, right? And you're going to get after some messy moves, you're going to get some downside moves here and upside, and you're just going to get caught out in this zone. So stay out of this zone, and our zone for trading today is going to be, a really good zone is going to be below this area here. We're going to check how that looks on the 30-minute, because sometimes the 30-minute can be different here, and we can see that on the 30-minute, yeah, this does look like a good zone that we could be looking for sells below, right? So unfortunately that is a while away, but you can see here, below this we only have 5 pips and 12 pips, so price doesn't have to move that much, and yeah, we can be looking for sells below this area here, right? And that's basically going to be pound yen. So we can see it coming down soon. We'll wait for a closure below here, or we'll look for some support creation, and that support to break for price to continue down to our next target. Now let's have a look at gold. We'll go on the weekly time frame here, and we can see the weekly. I have to zoom out. I don't know why it's gone all the way to the opposite. Weekly here is bearish, but very small top wick. So, this could be argued that price can flip up to make a top wick, but I think gold, it can come down all the way to the bottom of this wick, but I want to keep this support here. This is going to be my first target, and this is going to be my weekly support here. So I'm going to mark this off as my weekly support, right? And from that, where's my weekly support? Why did it go? So we're just going to put WS, and then we're going to save that. So I have that as well. And yeah, so that's our weekly support. Then after that, we're going to have, let's just remove this. Then after that, we're going to check the daily time frame here, and we can see the daily breaking below this low. This is also our daily support level. So definitely looking for this level to be hit. 4-hour also trending bearish. We have a 4-hour support that we did close below. Next support level, I would argue, already tested, it's going to be here. So this is our 4-hour support, right? So this is what we have to keep in mind. Now on the 1-hour time frame, yeah, so this is looking good, right? So we have a resistance here. We have, yeah, this is looking nice for some sells. We have a support down here like so. Now we can see that, all right, fine. If we start to close below here, we can look for sells, but most people will be late in the move. So we're looking for this to create some resistance at the top here, and then break the resistance and then come down. So something like that. Break that resistance, come down. You can take your trade within here and leave runners all the way down to this and even down to your target. So great opportunity here on gold for sales. And yeah, so you need to wait for that resistance to be formed, and then you can look for those prices to come down. Something similar to what we see up here. Price creates a resistance and then breaks down, right? We see that happen all the time. Price creates a resistance, breaks that resistance, comes down. So we'll see what happens. We can look for it to reject somewhere in this zone here. I think we could reject, or if price really wants to get going, it can come all the way up to here. So we'll keep that in mind. With that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and until next time, peace.